Hi everyone. Today I am doing what they call here in Oklahoma and I think in the South, cooked to death green beans. Why would I cook them to death, you ask? Well, these particular green beans, these skinny ones, I really don't like how they cook up. You just can't seem to get them very tender. They're kind of chewy. And I've tried, to flash cook them real fast. I've tried everything. These just are funky. So they work well for this. So I'm going to cook these up and then I'm going to can them. Normally, when you see this recipe, it's green beans that are cooked with some onion, a ham bone, and they put in the new potatoes and stuff. I won't be doing the potatoes. I don't have a ham bone. I do have some ham steaks. So I will put the ham in towards the latter part of the cooking. So right now I have some bacon drippings in the pot. I have about a medium-sized onion diced up. And then I have this Better Than Bouillon ham base. So I'm going to use that as my ham flavoring. And I'm sorry if you can hear the dogs. I don't know what they're barking at. The neighbor dog. And I'm sorry if you can hear the TV. I did get the comment that the TV's annoying in the background, but I'm certainly not going to ask my husband, who works 6 days a week, to turn off the TV for this. So, sorry for the noises. It's just real life around here. What can I say? So, we'll move over to the pot. And we will, can you see in there? We will add the onion. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Put in the onion and just get them going a little bit. Hang on one second, I gotta do something with these dogs. Okay, back to onions. I just shut the door. Hopefully that helps. They have their own door. I can still hear them, but maybe you can't. So I'll just put those in there and get them a start. And then I'm going to add my green beans. I am so messed up from allergies. I can't wait till that's over. I don't think it'll be over until next winter. So I'm going to add all these, and believe me, these will cook down. Want all that ice. The other good thing about this is I was able to empty some stuff out of my freezer. So now I'm going to, and normally I might add, excuse me, you would let the juice cook down in this recipe. I'm not going to do that because I want the juice for canning them. So I'm going to cover them in liquid, add some of my ham broth, and then towards the end I'm going to add this ham. So let me get some water. And yeah, I should have had this water ready. And these are good as a side dish. If you have a weekend or a Sunday where you're doing a nice southern meal or something, these are good with that. I will say in California we never cooked our veggies to death. They do here, or they fry them or whatever. I like them pretty fresh, but these are good. I'm just going to use up the rest of this. I don't think I will add any salt right now because I'm going to figure this has plenty of salt. You can always taste it later and add salt. Get that off the spoon. I am going to add some pepper. And that is it for right now. Stir it up and just let these simmer until they are, I see a stem, until they are, they'll come apart like lots of stems. Like, what do you call them? French style green beans. They'll break apart like that. And, well, you'll see when they're done. But they do really cook down. There are a lot of stems in here. Well, at least you know they're real green beans. So, okay, we're going to let that get going. Doesn't look very appealing with the bacon drippings coming to the top there. So, yeah, let that go. And we will see you when we're adding the ham and about ready to can them. Talk to you later. Okay, so here is our green beans. Can you see how they're coming apart? Can you see through the steam? They're starting to look like French green beans. I'm going to go ahead and add the ham. Stir that in, and I'll let it cook for about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and then I'm going to can it up because they'll cook in the pressure canner. I'm going to cook them for 75 minutes because of the ham, so they'll finish their cooking in there. So we're about ready, and I'll come back after we have dinner. Whoops, you can't see a thing. Oh, goodness. I have some spaghetti sauce over there for dinner, and it's splattered on my wall, darn it. So yeah, I will be back after we eat, and this ham's cooked in there for about 10 minutes or so, and then we'll jar it up and pressure can it. Okay, everybody, it's time to can up these beans, and I am doing them for 75 minutes just because I put the ham in there. If you use just the broth or whatever, you can do them for green bean time. So I'm going to move the pot over because it's going to steam you up and fill my jars. Uh-oh, I need my debubbler. Dishwasher. Where's my debubbler? Pokey Joe, I've heard that used. So yeah, just fill them up like you would. I see a mess coming. You know, I'm not sure that I'm sold on this ball ladle. And mine's cracking. So I'm certainly not sold on that part. It's cracking. And I'm going to fill these up to 1 inch of head space. I'm going to add the juice. Oh, the juice is already added in this one. See? Can you see that crack? Can you see that crack? See that crack? Yeah. Might just stick to my regular old stainless steel one. This one's just so big that sometimes it's a precarious situation. Might end up with a mess. And yes, if you are thinking, gosh, those are cooked to death. Yep, that's the point with these green beans. That's why they are called cooked to death. Because they are. I would say whoever created this recipe did it for taste, not for nutrition. I don't think there's any nutrition left. But they're tasty. They're tasty green beans. So that's what you do. And I need to get some vinegar and wipe my rims. And I'm going to do that so you can see me do that so nobody says I didn't do that. Because I'm going to do it. I always do it. Okay. Yeah, I know I always say I'm going to have everything ready. And I never do. I always forget something. These jars are super hot, so be careful. They're really hot. And I just ruined my clean rims. These are really hot. I have my canner on low, so everything will be hot because you don't want to break your jars. I don't want to break my jars. They're getting expensive. And my magnet. Now I just had my rings. And that's it. So, do that. Put them in your canner. And then I'll see you when we're bringing them out because of the ham. 75 minutes. And, yeah, cooked to death green beans. So I'll see you in a little while. Okay, we have 8 pints in there. I'm going to match up my V's. I think the other canner, okay, not. Okay. Only happens when you have a camera on, right? So anyways, 8 pints, 75 minutes. When that pops up right there, and when that pops up right there, and this vents steam for 10 minutes, set your timer. And I will see you when these come out of the pot. Okay, guys, we have green beans. And I had no siphoning. We're still boiling like crazy. So we have really cooked to death green beans with ham. Yummy stuff. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Can you guys see? Okay. Got 8 pints. I have been sneezing today, I tell you. I picked my first blackberry of the day, so now I've got to go out every day and try and beat the birds and pick my blackberries. And I don't even have a really functioning garden yet this year from all the rain. We'll see how that goes. Green beans are doing all right. Okay, so here we are. Can you see that boiling? They're just a-boiling. So there we go, everybody. If you have any questions, post them down below. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And I will see you next time for my next canning project. Talk to you later. Or maybe we'll go outside. I don't know. Oop, they're popping. So I will see you later. Bye.